What's up, guys? Today I got another recipe. We're gonna do some smoked pork Chile Verde on the Traeger Ranger. Let's go get going. Alright, so I got a boneless pork shoulder. This is about 3.5 pounds. That's about as much as you're going to need. You don't need a real big one for this because you're not going to have a ton of pork in this recipe. So this is about the size that you want. I'm just going to do some salt and pepper. That's it. No rub, because this is going to be going in basically like a stew. I just want to get a good smoke on it, and that's about it. So a little bit of coating of salt, then fresh pepper. Alright, we're going to turn this guy on, and I set it for 225, so that's what I got it set at. And then I'm going to install my probe, and I'm going to set that. So right now I'm going to set it for 185. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want it to fall apart before I put it into the actual Chile Verde sauce that it's going to sit, and it's going to continue to cook. So I don't want it falling apart. Typically, if you're going to be doing like a pork butt, you're going to be cooking it to like 200, depending on if you want it to totally tear apart, or like 195. Alright, so once this comes up to temp, I'm going to pop this on. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take. I'm going to kind of guess it's going to be about 4 hours. For a pork shoulder this size, there's no bone in it, so it's going to cook a little quicker. So once this gets up to temp, toss it on, and we'll just let it go. Okay, so then we're going to just take the probe and stick it in the center of the meat. It'll give you your best reading. Close her up. Alright, so as this goes, I'll probably come out and check it every hour, and then I'll just spritz some apple juice on it just to keep it moist. I mean, it's going to go into a stew type solution, so it's not really necessary, but I do it with all my pork butts. I just kind of maintain that procedure. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen a tomatillo, but it looks similar to a tomato. It's like this. They come with a husk on them like that, so all you do is you're going to peel it off, and it has a sticky residue on the inside. So to prep them, you're just going to remove all the husk like this, and I got about 25 small to medium sized ones. The larger ones tend to be bitter, so you want to pick ones that are about, roughly this size. Alright, so this is ready to be pulled off now. So we're going to turn this sucker up to 450. Alright, so we're getting up to temperature now. So we're going to take all these tomatillos, and we're going to grill them. Just put a little oil so they don't stick. Alright, so you're looking for char. You're looking for that. And you just go through and flip them over. Alright, so these are pretty well cooked. I'm going to take all these and throw them back in my little bowl here. Alright, so next I got three. These are Anaheim chilies, or in Spanish they're just Chile Verdes. So you're going to take three of these, get those grilling. This is one whole white yellow onion halved. 3 jalapenos, and this is a pasilla pepper. We're gonna grill those until they've got a little char on them. So they're pretty well charred. We're just going to take all these and we're going to stick them all in a plastic bag. That's going to help remove the skin. This one can go a bit longer. And then these onions are just going to go right in the pot with the tomatillos. Boop. Alright, so we're going to take the pork out. It's kind of rested enough. And we're going to cube this up into like 1 inch by 1 inch chunks. And obviously we're going to remove some fat from the bottom. We're going to do this. But I mean, it's not, you know, totally. It's cooked enough to eat, and it's pretty damn good on its own. But it's not like, it's not pull apart tender yet, and I don't want it to be. Okay, just a rough chop on this onion. It's gonna go back right in here with all the tomatillos. And take a lime. So I got the Anaheims separated from the jalapenos and the pasillas because I don't want to. I want to make kind of like a hot sauce with the other ones. I don't want to have. I don't want to make a real hot. But see how it just peels off? The skin comes off real nice. So when you put them in the plastic, it kind of steams it and it causes this to separate pretty easily. So I'm just gonna lay them on top of each other. I do like a chop. Alright, so then we're going to do about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons salt, teaspoon and a half of cumin, some garlic powder, teaspoon and a half, and then some Mexican oregano, about teaspoon and a half. So if you don't have an immersion blender, I suggest getting one. They're super handy. If you don't have one, you can always just take this and pour it into a blender and it'll work exactly the same. So this is going to go on the stove and cook for another 45 minutes, depending roughly, to get this pork tender enough to where it just starts to kind of fall apart. Okay, so now we're gonna use those jalapenos and that pasilla pepper to make kind of like a hot sauce to add. You know, if it was just for me eating it, I would add all that stuff into it and make it spicy, but my kids are gonna eat it and they don't like spice at all. So this is on the side for anyone who would like to have a little spicy addition. We're gonna remove the skin. Kinda rough chop this up. I'm gonna throw it in the bowl. I'm not even gonna take the skin off jalapenos. Don't mind it. Then we're gonna rough chop these up too. Okay, so 2 teaspoons salt roughly, pepper, we're gonna add probably a tablespoon of white distilled vinegar. Just gonna help a little acid. Just a couple sprinkles of oregano, garlic powder, cumin. Well, that's gone. Squeeze a lime. You can just tear off a little bit of cilantro. Just a little bit of diced yellow onion, a little bit of water, and then either your blender, take this over to your blender, or use your stick. And you kind of want to leave it a little chunky. Might have been better to do in a blender. Pulling it in my eyeball. Alright, so then we give it a little taste. Pretty good, it's not too spicy. A little more salt. And we should be good to go. There's a lot of ways you can serve this. I mean, you can serve this with a side of rice and beans and tortillas and just eat it with tortillas. You can literally just spoon it into a bowl and eat it with a spoon. You can make enchiladas with it. You can do a lot of stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and taste this. That's pretty awesome. You gotta have to add that the hot sauce to it, at least for me. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. See you later.